So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Hi to everybody back home.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Chantelle Cameron, Il Capo, 168 centimeters tall, 63 kgs, with a reach of 175 centimeters. And standing across the ring from her will be super bad Seniesa Estrada, 157 centimeters tall and has a 63-inch reach.
There's an amazing reach advantage, which you don't actually realize is there until you get popped by that jab. The distance that's created is ridiculous.
Making her way to the ring, it's Il Capo, Chantelle Cameron, fighting out of Northampton, United Kingdom. She's as tough as they come and as skilled as they come, having won world titles in multiple divisions. Super bad Seniesa Estrada. She won the WBA minimum-weight title in March of 2021, and she fights out of Los Angeles, California.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing from Northampton, England, a multi-weight division world champion, here is El Capo, Chantelle Cameron. Fighting out of the blue corner, from East Los Angeles, here is a women's minimum weight and a women's junior flyweight champion of the world, super bad Seniesa Estrada.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
So, all the talking's done. Now, let's get down to action.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. And there's the bell to start the round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. She got clipped by that counter. She wasn't ready for that counter. Gonna shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. That's another scoring shot. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated...
Why does she continue to hold? The referee could take a point here.
It tells me so much when a fight is holding on. It means they've been hurt, it means they're tired, or it means they don't know what to do.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
We came here for a fight, and we've got a hugging contest.
Yeah, you got to clinch. What the idea is just to get your opponent to complain to the referee. Get him to complain about the conditions. Get him to just feel uncomfortable. Keep doing unorthodox things.
Wise move to hold on here, but you can't do that too often.
I don't know if it's a dancing competition or a fight.
The jab slightly off target. A perfect counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Cameron in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice job getting that punch through. Caution being thrown to the wind. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. Smart move there to buy some time.
They need to be worried that the referee's not going to throw them out the ring and disqualify them both.
Good right hand. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Cameron in that last round. It has not been going well for her, and you can see the corner is starting to get a little more animated. They've got to inspire her.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
They ring the bell, and here we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
The reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
There's a scoring blow. Nice counter. So much for defensive abilities. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that over and over again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
She'll beat the count, but in the back of her mind, she knows she is damaged goods right now.
Oh, she knows now. She can smell blood. She's just not got to get trigger happy. Be smart with the shot. Be sneaky. Pretend you're going to go for someone else in the body, and then boom, let the shot in again. Be smart.
Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Cameron in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
And there's the bell to start the round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Tried to score with a jab. And at some point, the corner needs to think. And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over. She never saw that punch coming. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
It's that forever hope. You remember the fighter, Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Can't land that jab. Here she is bouncing around on her toes, trying to get some energy now. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Cameron in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. She's got a minute to collect herself, and boy does she need it, because you know her opponent is going to come out blazing, looking for another knockdown to start this round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
These two featherweights are going to let their hands go, you know that.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. Missed with that jab. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Just missed with that jab. That's another scoring shot. That uppercut does not score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. It may not be pretty, but sometimes. Let's talk about Cameron in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands
down. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Oh my goodness, that little Yorkshire Terriers, they're never going to give up.
The defense failed them. Oh, and just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, It's a knockdown. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
A shot from the gods took her out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Accuracy, power, punch perfect. That was her.